Hey, good morning, everybody. It's 7:05 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you live on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And now live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Welcome to a Monday. Oh, boy. But, hey, it's holiday season. We're closer to Christmas. Maybe that helps a little bit. Probably not, but maybe it helps a little bit. I did wake up today and go, oh, it's a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like a Monday. Son of a bee sting.
I didn't sleep good last night, so I was real angry when my alarm went off.
I slept well, but did the thing where I woke up 20 minutes before my alarm was going to go off.
Oh, that's the worst.
Can't even go back to sleep.
No, because you know the stress and the pressure, like, I gotta fall asleep really, really fast, and then you don't.
Looked at the clock, and I was like, oh, come on. Come on. So I was up till about midnight, maybe 11:30 midnight.
Did you stay up and watch that Green Bay game?
I did. I was also allowed to play video games while I watched it. So I had the game on my laptop and the PlayStation. I got to play a whole game of Madden and a whole game of NBA 2K. It was a pretty damn good way to end the week.
See, and your Bears weren't even on. So,
but again, I always talk about earn it.
Yeah.
So Jamie really slept most of the day. So we went to church, then we went to look at a house, and we were out for a little bit. We go, and the baby has not been doing well at night. It's doing this new thing where he just wants to be up and play, not just up.
Yeah, he's just awake and happy.
Yeah, and she takes the brunt of that. I'm not dodging anything. She just takes the brunt of it. So, like I'm just lay down for a little bit. I was like, lay down all day. Okay, Sunday.
Right.
I'm watching NFL. I got the baby. It's fine.
Relax.
There's nothing we have to do. There's nowhere we have to go. Pretty much slept all day. And it's good because she needed it.
Yeah.
But Wash did that. Cleaned the kitchen. Did all our laundry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, and I literally asked her, do you mind if I play video games a little bit? Do you mind? Did the dishes? Like, absolutely. Like, yes. And yeah. Just earn it, guys. That's all you got to do. Just earn it. Make it so it's not.
Do your chores.
Do your chores, and your wife will let you play video games. Just don't be the lazy guy who comes home, does nothing, and then goes and plays video.
Yeah.
Earn it, and you can play guilt-free. It's a great feeling when you play guilt-free. Because I've done where I paid the control, and I've been like, is this the right thing to do? Probably isn't, but beep, beep.
You hear the PS5 kick on.
Beep, beep. It's like, whoop. Or whatever noise the Xbox. Yeah, earn some video game time, and it is still just my relax, my release, my I don't know. It's just a great feeling to play. It really is. Sun's pretty much crawling now.
Oh, he started over the weekend.
Not like total gone crawling, but he can crawl now.
It won't be long, he'll be like. Choo, choo.
He can go across the bed, across the floor a little bit. That doesn't. It's not like
Yeah.
It's like inchworm.
Yeah.
He's about figured it out. I'm like, well, now it's time to chase him around the house.
Yes.
I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But took him to another Christmas thing this weekend. Went to Craniacs in PA.
I saw that he still has his love for Santa that he had the first time.
He's 0 for 2 on Santas. He's 0 for 2 on Santas.
That poor little lip.
He truly wasn't a fan of this Santa. I actually, no, I like the first Santa better. But nothing wrong with that Santa. But he doesn't like Santa. The problem is Jamie thinks that's the greatest pick ever.
Oh, yeah.
She loves the crying baby pick. So, if you haven't been to Craniacs, first of all, if you're looking for Christmas decor, I've never seen anything like that in my life. It is literally like a Walmart, almost like a Walmart, or maybe a Dollar General full of nothing but Christmas decorations.
I would love it.
And stuff you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Insane. And you walk through a little Christmas land, and you're just like, oh. I was having kid flashbacks. It was pretty cool. So, that was my weekend. How was yours?
It was good. It was. I went with my sister to her work Christmas party Friday night. I got that late in the day text on Friday, and she's like, "All right, do you have plans tonight?"
You're like, I guess I do.
Right.
What are we doing?
So I went with her. That was fun. Spent a little time with her, and then we didn't do a ton. We got our tree on Friday, but didn't put it up till Saturday. So we decorated our tree Saturday night, and then yesterday my kids weren't home. They were doing a big fundraiser for school. And so, like, Tony and I got in the car and we, like, went shopping. Very
There
weird.
you go.
Very weird
There you go.
to, like, not have kids with us for, like, 4 hours.
Good. Get down, do something.
Yeah.
Love it. Jake, did you anything fun this weekend?
Yeah, my mom and I went to what's that called?
Castle Noel.
Castle Noel, yeah.
Oh, we're giving that away Wednesday. Will they like it when they win it?
Yeah, it was really fun. I saw Santa, got a picture taken.
Nice. Did you go down the slide?
I did. That was probably the best part.
Did your mom go down the slide?
Yeah, she loved it.
Nice.
Isn't it the actual slide?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yep. From A Christmas Story.
Was it kind of cool to see it in person?
Yeah, it was. And then
Did they push you down with their boot?
No, but they do push you.
Oh, okay. Not with the boot where they're
No.
like, oh,
No.
oh, okay.
They probably break some rules,
Dang
but
it.
Not in 2023. You're
Could
not.
use a soft boot. I mean, you're reenacting the movie.
Not in 2023. You know someone to get sued or canceled.
Do you slide down into cotton?
no, onto a mat.
Dang it.
So that
Yeah.
It needs to be cotton.
fake snow or something. It's white.
It's fine. At least you got to do the slide.
Were they
I mean-
dressed? Were they dressed like the elves in the movie?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Well, I'll give them that.
What else? What else is there?
Right next to that is the Grinch's sleigh. That was in the
Ooh.
movie. That was my favorite part too, because that Grinch is my favorite Christmas movie.
Mhm.
And they just had a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's a lot.
Really?
It's a lot more than I thought.
Like, how long did it take you to go through it?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did they have the RV from?
They do right outside.
Okay. Yes. I'd love to see Cousin Eddie's RV.
Yep.
All this stuff is in Medina.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty
Did you
impressive.
know HGTV listed Medina, Ohio as one of the best small towns to celebrate Christmas in?
Didn't know that.
Just came out last week.
Well, sounds like it fits the bill.
Yeah.
They somehow got all this stuff from all these famous Christmas movies. We watched, Jamie and I watched, the baby was just with us. We watched, oh my God, What's a Wonderful Life this weekend.
I love that movie.
Oh, that movie's so great.
We watch it
Boy,
every year.
you don't realize what an a-hole George Bailey was to his family in that one scene.
He really was.
They're like, bro,
yeah, take it down a notch.
bro.
She's dealt with a lot from you.
Dude. Like,
Yeah.
you done peeing on your kids and just treating them like trash?
Yeah, no.
Like, I saw that, I was like, damn.
How he realizes it when he runs in the house and he's like, you
After
know,
all that, his wife still saves the day.
does.
Even though he crapped on her like that.
I know, but
the
I
end of
feel
that
like
the end of that movie is so fantastic. It's just such a heartwarming end of that movie.
oh, of course it is, where
Oh.
everybody comes in and they're caroling and everybody's giving them money to help save the bank.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I did, Buffalo Gals, won't you come
It
out
was-
tonight? I love that movie.
It was a good. I forgot how long it was.
Oh yeah, it's lengthy.
Yeah, I forgot about that because old movie. I don't know, but it's still classic.
George lassos the moon.
Well, I throw a rope around the moon and pull it down for you.
Right. So
Oh.
romantic.
It really was.
It
What do
was.
you want, Mary?
That
You
is-
want the moon, Mary?
Listen, I like old movies. I don't love old movies, but that movie I love. That's a must every year. That's my daughter's
agree.
favorite Christmas
That's
movie.
one of mine. I watched that. We watched Elf this weekend,
I had to
which
take
is
a
on
break.
every day of every second. So you're fine. If you didn't catch
Yeah.
it, you will.
I had to take a break from the Elf. I felt like I watched it for so many years, like multiple times during the season. So I'm like, might sit this year out or just catch it like on TBS.
Next, I'm gonna watch because I've never seen it. Miracle on 34th Street. Never seen it.
Do it, but you're gonna like It's a Wonderful Life better. That's my
I'm
call.
Sure. I'm sure. Oh, so good. Mary.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty good impression. Good old
Oh, yeah,
George Bailey.
Throw a rope around the moon, I'll lasso it and pull it down for you, Mary.
hmm
Oh, Mary. Oh, George Bailey.
Mary's mom did not like George Bailey.
What's that?
Mary's mom.
not at all. She didn't at all.
Nope.
Christian, your Bears are going to trade that Carolina pick to the team with the third pick and get an extra pick. There's a lot of math going on there. They are hiring Jim Harbaugh and drafting Marvin Harrison Jr. and Brock Bowers with the second first-round pick. Be ready to be real dangerous. I'm hearing the Harbaugh rumors. I don't know. Not the first time. Since he played for the Bears, every time we're about to fire a coach, that's the name that comes up. And oddly enough, he never ends up with a job. I know this because we go through a new coach about every 2 to 3 years because we suck. So, but it's already, I know it's out there. The rumor is if he comes, he wants control of the roster.
Ooh. He's got stips,
like,
stipulations.
Screw your GM. I'm the GM. Yeah. Listen, everywhere he goes, he's successful.
Yeah.
Everywhere. But is it not true that after about 4 or 5 years, wherever he's at, wherever he is, the people are like, okay,
you can go.
We've had enough of this heart. I understand if you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Went to Stanford, made him great. 49ers made him great. Michigan made him great. But after about 4 or 5 years, it seems like everyone's
thank you, bye.
Listen, can't argue what you've done here. We wouldn't mind if you left. We wouldn't mind if you left. It's Tate McRae greedy because it wouldn't be a Monday if we weren't late. It's Q92. This guy sent a woman a music video of a love song. I know the song. It's by a band called Adelita's Way. The song is called Alive. Very good song.
Oh.
You're into like rock ballads.
Okay.
Sent that. Under that wrote, wish you would give me a chance.
Aww.
Followed by pay you.
What?
Followed by buy you something. No response, by the way, to the song or the give me a chance.
Good.
Or the pay you or the buy you something. Here's a Tinder one.
I mean, I know we're not above bribery. Like,
oh, no,
we bribe all the time.
We own it, though.
But isn't that like solicitation once the money enters the situation?
Well, but you're not asking for sexual favors.
Yet.
You're asking for a chance at sexual favors.
I'll give you a chance. How much you got? $250. All right.
Forecast from Mark Johnson is coming up also later on this hour. Hooking a lucky listener up with a brand new Stanley Cup, a 30-ounce Stanley Cup. Could be yours. Keep listening. It's Q92.
What's going on?
So I have allwomenstalk.com. Go there every day. And it had kind of the 9 main reasons that people call off weddings. The things that can happen that can make you call off a wedding. Okay. Then I went down a hilarious rabbit hole on Reddit. Sometimes Reddit threads are fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I've spent way too much time reading comments on Reddit before.
And I just put Reddit thread why you called off wedding, and it was like boom, 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 boom,
oh
boom,
yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So first I'm just gonna quickly go through what these are, and they're kind of vague, but I don't want to read 8 paragraphs to you guys.
Sure.
So number one of the I don't know if they're in any particular order, but one of the reasons people call off weddings, deep uncertainty about the wedding. Is it cold feet or is it true uncertainty?
Like, why did you say yes then?
Pressure. People feel pressure. I believe that. I believe people feel pressure.
I always felt bad for the people that did the super public proposals, because what if she was like, whoa, it's slower roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's awkward.
Another one, you have a gut feeling this is not right. Again, this is from allwomenstalk.com.
Always trust your gut.
Your gut's just telling you this is not right. Something's
then probably it's not.
Number 3, which to me should be number 1, pressure. If you feel pressured to get married, that's not good.
I could see that. I've known several people that maybe have gotten pregnant and had some pressure from their family to make it official, or, something along those lines. So it's like, I get that, because that doesn't mean that it's always right. I know somebody who had a child with their high school sweetheart, and parents on both sides were like, you need to get married. Yeah. I'll tell you what, they're great co-parents. They're just not great together.
You can I'd rather you be great co-parents than miserable parents together.
Like they get along fine.
Show your kids nothing but fighting and stuff as they grow up.
Yeah.
Unresolved issues in the relationship. Things that are going on between you guys you haven't fixed yet. You haven't gotten to a compromise, not an agreement.
Yeah.
And you're still going to get married anyway with those things still lying there.
Sure.
Number 5, this is fair, cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating's probably a good reason to call off the marriage.
That would be number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say cheating followed by pressure.
Yeah.
Number 6, you're rushed. The whole thing feels rushed. Listen, when that marriage train gets going down the tracks, woo, it can be tough to slow that baby down. It can feel like you can't get off.
Right.
The train.
Christian.
Number 7, too many differences between you two. Too many differences.
I don't know. I just feel like you would know that before you got engaged.
I had a friend, dated a girl for 9 years.
Yeah.
Always off and on. Always off and on. They got married. It lasted 6 months.
Yeah. All right. That was your sign, though. Those several breakups.
First of all, you guys broke up a million times.
Right.
You dated for 9 years, but you just got married. Oh, that'll fix everything.
No, because once you get married, it's way harder to walk away.
She left him. I told you, left him for a trucker.
10-4, good buddy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's awful.
I like your CB. Think I'm going to risk it all here. He wants you to change. He wants to change you.
Oh, that's never good.
And then I don't get number 9. You don't know enough. Don't know enough what?
Like maybe you jump in with both feet. Like, you know those people that get engaged really fast?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe that's what they mean?
Could be. So those are a lot of the reasons why. The main reasons why people, don't end up or they call off the wedding. It takes balls to call off the wedding. I don't care whether you're mad, whether you're justified, or whether you're just, it takes balls to put a halt to the wedding train.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, it's embarrassing because you have to make that announcement.
You got to tell everybody. You might have to cancel things.
You're going to have to tell your parents who just paid for a lot of this. You know what I mean? Like if they've chipped in for the wedding. I don't know. On Facebook Live, we have somebody who chimed in and said, yep, I know someone who did. He caught his future wife hooking up with his brother just hours before the wedding.
His brother?
Yeah. I said, that is awful. That's terrible.
Sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was one of Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the old school G Transformers, like Ironhide, it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a child.
I see you in the family room, pacing, pulling on your hair.
To God, Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like.
And your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. .26. We're 4 minutes away from a look at sports. I did my sports this morning, but I'll talk about it just for a second. Passing, we haven't seen it yet. Just pretty much came through here minutes ago. Ohio State starting quarterback Kyle McCord entered the transfer portal. He's looking to play football elsewhere.
Someone's a little salty that they didn't make it. That's what I think.
That's what it is?
What? Literally, they just announced it, and then he enters the trade portal. Think about it.
Yeah.
Or transfer. Yes. Think about it.
Well, college football's changed. It's like free agency now.
Right.
You could literally just, I'm going to go somewhere else and play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there'll be plenty of quarterbacks from other schools that Ohio State can go after.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention whoever they're recruiting, but it's just changing. It's not so much like we're getting this kid from this high school now. It's like, oh, Washington's quarterback's pissed. We'll go get him.
Right.
He wants to change.
Yeah.
So weird. I don't know if I like it or don't like it. It's just weird. Like, it's like there's free. And now it is free because I can come up to you and be like, hey, Kyle, I can give you NIL money. I'll give you $1 million. Come to Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can go to the highest bidder.
Yeah. Which I think is kind of, I don't know. I don't really agree with it, but whatever.
With the college kids getting paid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great that's a good debate. See, that's the kind of debate that's fun. Go back and forth, and there's points on both sides.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, too.
Do the schools make millions off these kids? Yeah.
They sure do.
They do. Should the kids be able to make part of that, too? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, they're the reasons people are going to those games and paying the money and tuning into all those cable networks and streaming sites to watch those games. I don't know. Maybe he's leaving because social media has done nothing but call him crap all season long. Ohio State fans are the absolute worst, someone said. He was ridiculed a little bit. He was ridiculed. Has the fan base been hostile to him since the pick in the Michigan game? I don't think anything crazy. I've seen a lot worse. Like, I wasn't hearing about any death threats or anything crazy.
No, I haven't heard anything like that either.
I haven't heard of anything insane or that you don't always happen in sports.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in sports, there's times you just don't want to get on Twitter. Just want to stay off for a while.
Yeah.
No matter what sport, athletes, don't get on. You don't want to read the mentions. But, yeah, he is entered the transfer portal. So he'll be looking to play college football elsewhere this year. Michigan and Washington, Alabama, and Texas are your playoff teams, by the way, people.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I think they got 2 of them right.
No? It is what it is. I mean,
I know.
They're not going to go back and edit it.
I know. But Florida State doesn't get in because their quarterback got hurt. They're undefeated.
That is crap. I did see that.
They won without their quarterback. So because you're afraid because their quarterback's hurt, they might not win. They don't even get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Georgia loses once to an SEC school, Alabama, a ranked school. They're out. That's it.
Nothing is really actually fair in this world, Christian.
I know. I know. Just interesting. We'll see. Although I bet Michigan's not pumped they got to play Alabama.
Probably not.
They saw that. They're like, ugh. He's probably leaving because Coach Day is gone. Yeah, you think so? I don't know. It's very interesting to listen to Ohio State fans when they talk because there is a faction of fans who are like, if you don't beat Michigan, we don't care what else you do. Leave.
Right.
We don't care. You went 10-0 up until then. We don't care.
Right. As long as
You've
you
lost
beat that
3
team
straight
up
to
north.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So there is that faction that's like, no, I don't care. We've lost to Michigan 3 straight times. You're out. There is that faction.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's sports is. So what have you done for me lately? Like a Bears fan, nothing for me. They've done nothing for me lately. But another high draft pick's coming.
Well, that's good though.
Cardinals won. That helps me.
Yes.
That means the Panthers are 2 full games with the number 1 pick. Like the closest team to taking the pick from them is 2 games behind them.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's good for you.
Let's go.
Let's talk about just super quick. Nobody talks about the punter, but that poor Tennessee punter yesterday, like I said a prayer for the boy. I felt so bad for him. He got he got hit twice, but that second time, he's not punting the rest of the year.
Might not. Did you see the referee get his leg snapped
Oh, yes.
in the Saints game
Yes.
by Kamara?
Oh, they said it was a dislocation. So
Well, whatever it was, didn't look good.
no, but
Your leg's
hey,
not supposed to bend that way.
Mara had a great game yesterday.
He did.
And so did I. Picked up Nico Smith,
Good,
just
good
on a
pickup.
whim, and then holy crap, I was like, yes.
Good pickup. Real quick, when McCord said that Michigan was just another game, that was the end of him. And the way Ohio State fans treat these kids is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What about college basketball, Christian? I don't follow college sports really that much. What about it, you mean? As far as transfer portal or what? Because they have March Madness. So
Yeah, they do.
They have a huge tournament where it's win or go home. So that's, to me, you earn a championship in
Yeah,
college.
you do.
I mean, it's 64 teams, 64 dreams.
Oh, my Lord.
Sports cover after Maroon 5. This Love on Q92.
Q92.
For your Monday, a cloudy sky for the most part, maybe an isolated flurry in the morning and an isolated shower for the afternoon. Our high 39 degrees. Overnight still cloudy, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA has influenced some of these middle schoolers to do the flop to try and draw a foul call?
Got the kids flopping?
Oh my gosh, but they're terrible at it, so it's hilarious. It doesn't even look natural.
Like after it already happened?
Yeah, like, so they get there's contact. Be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's the flop. Like, guys, that's not how this works.
Are they coaching that?
What do you mean?
To try to flop?
I don't know. It wasn't kids on my son's team, thank goodness, but one of the kids on the other team flopped, and it was wow. But we've seen it before. They start doing this. I guess the coach is okay with it. If I were the coach, I'd be like, knock it off. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
not even close.
We're not flopping.
Right. We're not doing that. This is middle school basketball.
Can we not flop?
Right.
Like, this game's hard enough to watch. You're 8.
Exactly. You guys keep turning
Right.
the ball over left and right.
The score's 3-1, 3-2. All right, it's the fourth quarter.
Okay, well, it's not that bad.
Can we please stop?
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Browns lost to the Rams yesterday, 36-19. The Browns are now 7-5 on the season. Next up, they'll host the Jaguars this Sunday at 1 o'clock on CBS. Sunday Night Football last night, the Packers beat the Chiefs 27-19. Monday Night Football tonight at 8:15 on ABC and ESPN. It's the Bengals and Jaguars. College hoops yesterday, Ohio State beat Minnesota 84-74. The Buckeyes now 7-1 on the college basketball season. And yesterday, college football announced their playoff teams: Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Still to come this hour, we're going to give away a 30-ounce Stanley Cup for you guys. Just got that to give away because we love you that much.
Now we know how all you guys like your Stanley, so
we're going to give you one. Coming up here this hour, be listening for that. What else we got for you here today? In the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to get a finalist to win those pit passes to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. 9 o'clock hour, a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at Hall of Fame Village. Good for Saturday, December 23rd at noon. And sorry for the watchers on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
We are going to get a finalist for a family 4-pack of tickets to Castle Noel for Saturday, December 9th. So if you're interested in winning that family 4-pack of tickets to Castle Noel, head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X, find our video live stream, give it a like, and interact with us in the comments. Say good morning, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Whatever it is that you want to put in the comments at the end of the show, we'll pull a finalist.
There you go.
Could be you.
It could be you. I ran into, obviously, the Salvation Army people are out today now and doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Always give it if you can, but I ran into a different one. The girl at Craniacs was not only collecting, she was singing. I get uncomfortable when people sing in public.
Why?
To me. I don't, it makes me feel weird. I don't like it.
It's not like she was like serenading just you. That would be weird.
The thing was, she was good.
She was like walking around you.
The thing was with this girl singing is she was good, but she knew it.
So she was really like, oh.
It reminds me of that girl at karaoke that sings the one Janis Joplin song, Everybody Goes Nuts, and feeds her ego. Next thing you know, she's turned in 6 more karaoke slips.
Oh, God.
And she's doing
nobody else. Yeah.
Janis Joplin's catalog. You're like, oh, we did it. We blew her head up. Now we all have to listen to this forever.
Right.
Can we get the Creed guy back? Where's the guy that goes and sings Creed? So, I mean, she was belting songs. I'm like, walking in and she's like...
holiday songs, though, right?
Yeah, but like, not like normal. She's like she's trying to like Mariah Carey and stuff.
Oh, boy.
I was like, oh.
What store was it at?
Craniacs.
Oh, so it wasn't even like a grocery store with like one of those big atriums where the acoustics would have been like spot on.
It was a holiday store.
Okay.
Think about it. So it really even matched. It just singing when I'm in the presence of singing, I feel very uncomfortable.
What a weirdo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. I just feel uncomfortable.
Do you feel out of your element at church?
Like if someone like when we have people in here and someone sings, I would, if I could, I'd sneak out the room. I would. If I could, I would sneak out the room.
How bizarre.
Even if it's like an artist, a professional, I'd be like,
no, I knew what you meant. I mean, we've had it before.
I'd like to leave now. I'd like to leave now. I'd just go listen from the other room. I don't know.
Oh
There's
my.
something about it I don't
It
like.
just makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah. We went Friday, and she had a really pretty voice. See, she could really sing. I told you. She could really sing.
Yeah, well, it made Christian want to run from the building.
But not because she couldn't sing, because it makes me uncomfortable. We all
know.
have little things that make us uncomfortable.
Yes.
My whole life, it's always made me a little uncomfortable when someone sings to me. Like I had to walk right by her, like within like a foot of her.
Well, that was like,
And also, I feel like in 2023, everyone needs to take cards. Or Cash App or Venmo.
oh, yeah, like credit cards. Yeah.
I never have cash on. And there's certain things when I see, I always want to. Salvation Army's one, anything for vets, I want to.
They should get like a Venmo so that you can Venmo them.
There should be a QR,
like a QR code. Yeah, scan it. Whoop, there you go.
We got everywhere. All the charities should be doing that.
Like on a little electronic red kettle.
Plus, that way when those people walk by and go, got no cash, be like, oh, yeah, no problem.
Here, you can scan this.
Here you go. Here
Right.
you go, cheapo. I got
Yeah.
All right.
I have a question. Have you ever lied to a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout and said you already ordered from somebody else but never did?
I don't order anything from Boy Scouts.
You don't do anything.
No.
Oh, you
Why
wait.
would I?
Just wait until Jimmy gets into stuff, and then you'll be like, you'll be fundraising. You'll
mean-
be that, and then you'll
mean
have
sports?
sympathy. Doesn't matter. There are a lot of good skills at Boy Scouts. Now, listen, my kids aren't in Boy Scouts.
No,
but
you can tie knots.
that's not the only thing that they do.
I'm kidding.
You know what? Just for that, I'm
kidding.
gonna call DP in here when he gets here because
Oh,
he can tell you all
He
about
knows
it.
all about it. I know. I get it. I get uncomfortable when people stare at you while they fart. LOL. I find that actually like a trust.
What?
I feel like you really trust someone when you do that.
Oh my.
I'm having to get singing. I'm going to get a singing telegram for you. Please no.
Oh my gosh.
Please do not.
That would be so good.
Please no. That's something. There's nothing that when someone does every time, no matter who, where, what, you're uncomfortable. Nothing. I mean, it's not weird or illegal. I mean,
Right.
to me, when someone sings, now if I'm at a concert with thousands of people, that's different. I wasn't like, oh my God, Ed Sheeran in Pittsburgh. I wasn't like that.
Right.
Like if we had an artist in this room right now, and we were like, and they were singing, I would feel uncomfortable. Am I on a lonely island here?
I don't know. I just don't know why it would make you. I mean, that's just where you go, oh my gosh, you're really good. Thank you for that. And then, like, you continue on.
Thank you for that. Jake, am I weird?
No, I think I would feel uncomfortable if somebody was singing to me in public. I don't know about like an artist in studio. I think that's a little different.
Fair.
But like if that girl was singing, I would walk by. I would be like, oh no, what do I do?
That's exactly it. Like I was just like, oh no.
Yeah.
I gotta walk by this
What do
lady.
you think? She's going to grab you and be like,
I-
let's do it, Bigglesworth?
Part of me did. Part of me
my
did.
Yeah, you don't know how to react. You don't know what to say to her. Do you say thank you? Do you just walk
She's
away?
singing.
Do
You don't have to say anything.
do you
to
run as fast
her.
as you can? Like, what do you do?
It's just it makes it like I'm used to just the bell ringing. Dung, 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 dung. Insert dollar, go on my way. I'm walking by. And
I'm
it's
really
like,
just trying to wrap my
first
mind.
Noel. I'm like, what? Only like in a good singing voice
What do
with
you
a
think?
woman.
As she's doing that, she's like, you, sir, come here and sing with me.
No, but
I-
it just threw me off. Again, she's a good singer.
Okay.
She's talented.
Well, yeah, we've established that, but she makes you feel like you're going to climb out of your skin.
It wasn't, but it's not her. It's anyone who would be singing to me.
What happened? Did someone ask you to come up on stage with them or something as a child that made you have this like?
You know what it probably was? My mom making me play in the church group at church and playing guitar.
Okay, so maybe there is a root to why you're
Maybe.
so uncomfortable.
Because I didn't want to, and she made me. Like, for real, made me.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to make your kids do things,
Yeah, and it scars them, even in their 40s.
and they can't walk past ladies singing beautifully
Yeah.
without
And now-
feeling like they
now
would need to run.
They can't walk into Craniacs without ah! but ma'am, you have a very, very beautiful voice. You are very talented. All jokes aside, someone singing to me or near me, it throws me off. It's just
I'm gonna serenade you when we go to break.
I would leave. I would leave the room. It's Kid Leroy, Justin Bieber, stay. We're giving away that Stanley Cup coming up on Q. I gotta say, nothing like that's ever happened to me. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to
Put you in.
Put us, and we would do the same.
Suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland. We put them up in Cleveland.
I was going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty. And it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh, my. I've never had anything like that.
Yeah. Call, how would you like to win a 30-ounce Stanley Cup so you can warm up this winter? Or keep hydrated with the most popular tumbler that everyone wants. Give one away right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Stanley's yours. It's Q92. Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, talent. Try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't think they say that. It's not stuff. I can tell you that. That's no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, I'm going to get, there's one in Girard. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited. I haven't had a chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it, let's go.
Treat yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. And you haven't got it. But I will get it. So, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in, there's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chicken. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh my God, let's go. Give me an 8-piece and your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Ask me what went wrong.
It was closed.
Oh, no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Roast chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already scared. I kept hitting the menu like it was going to change before my eyes. Like, come on. And I asked, I go, do you not have pieces of chicken at this crispy crunchy chicken? And the girl was like, no, we don't.
And she wrecked your day and she had no idea.
And then I saw they had chicken fingers and they had breaded chicken wings. I did my whole sigh there. Guess I'll have breaded chicken wings. Well, sir, that's going to take like 10, 15 minutes. We don't have any ready right now. So I ordered, I'll take your 10-piece chicken. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And the guy comes out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why she told you we had 10. We don't really have 10 right now. You're going to have to wait for
Oh, my Lord.
chicken tenders too. So you don't in my head. I'm like, so first you don't have chicken at Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
Right.
Second, what you do have is wings and chicken tenders. But third,
But not really.
But none of them are prepared to sell. Nothing is cooked.
You end up getting chicken or leaving?
I got chicken tenders. I took them home, and they were actually delicious.
Q92.
For your Monday, a cloudy sky for the most part, maybe an isolated flurry in the morning and an isolated shower for the afternoon. Our high 39 degrees. Overnight still cloudy, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
All right, Lisa, congratulations. You're call number 10. You're the winner.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Congratulations, Lisa. You just scored yourself a new Stanley Cup for Christmas.
Well, that's awesome. I've never had one before, so this is great.
Well, we are so glad that you got through, and this is yours. You can now stay warm this winter or keep hydrated with the most popular tumbler that everyone wants. Lisa, just tell everybody who hooked you up.
Q92.
Congratulations, Lisa. Enjoy that Stanley Cup. Coming up in the next hour, we're going to get a finalist for Drake. Win pit passes to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for February 24th. This contest powered by Starta, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. We call the grand prize winner this Friday. Become a finalist in the next hour. A couple quick text messages about the singing. I hate when you order something like fast food and the cashier just glares at you while you're sitting there trying to order and you feel rushed. Understand that. I sing in the stores. I don't care what song it is. I will sing it and my daughter gets mad at me. I get it.
I mean, I sing, but not like for everybody to hear.
Right. You're not performing. You're
No.
just singing to be funny.
Yeah.
Singing to be funny doesn't bother me. It's
Really?
someone really trying to show their talent that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. If I really want to embarrass my kids, singing's not going to do it. I need to dance because I can't dance.
I'm with you, brother. I feel the exact same way. Someone's with me. I get uncomfortable when people sing in any sort of smaller, intimate setting, too. I think it's a weird secondhand embarrassment thing, even though the person singing is not embarrassed at all. Yeah. It makes me uncomfortable, too, Christian. 2 kids came up to my door caroling one time. It was the most uncomfortable situation I've ever been in. Christian, I totally get it. Singers in bars, too. It's so uncomfortable. I feel obligated to pay attention and appear to be enjoying it, good or not, and it gets under my skin. Yeah, like, you feel obligated. Just be like,
No.
you do.
No one's paying attention
Whether they're
to
good
what
or
you're
not.
doing.
You just feel like you have to, like, oh, amazing. What a gift. Thanks for sharing that. I don't know, man. But I'm glad to see I'm not alone. Some people share my fear of being
Yeah,
around
I
public
guess.
singing. There's
I don't
probably
know.
a phobia for it. I
I
don't know what
just
the first one.
never, ever thought about that.
So someone just walked in the studio and come up to you and just started singing to you. Wouldn't bother you at all.
I'd probably start laughing. Like, what are you doing?
Would make me very uncomfortable. I would be like, you need to stop. As talented as you are, you need to stop or at least look elsewhere.
There is glossophobia.
Glossophobia is a fear of...
They say that that's a fear of public speaking, but it's also applied to people singing publicly as well. It's along the same, like there's no
But is it
specific
fear of me singing or being around singing?
being around.
Yeah. I have glossophobia. Is that what it is?
Yeah, glossophobia. They say to take deep breaths. If you have yeah, take deep breaths, keep calm, relax your body,
And run.
and realize that this is transient, temporary, and has no impact on you physically.
All right, I'll try to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. But ma'am, you were very talented who was singing at Craniacs. You were very talented.
I'm going to think about that all the time now. Like every time I hear somebody singing publicly and I'm sitting there enjoying it, I'm going to think about how it makes you feel. And then I'm going to look around and be like, does anybody else feel like Christian?
Someone might
somebody
be-
really
someone-
this uncomfortable?
Might be right there sitting next to you going, I got to get out of here. I got to run through a wall, Kool-Aid Man style. I got to go. 8 o'clock hour coming up. Like I said, getting a finalist for pit passes to see Drake. That's coming up. Fall Out Boy. My songs Know What You Did in the Dark on Q. Have you ever had a card decline?
Yes.
I wouldn't think you would. I would think you're way more responsible than me. and
I
that would
told
never
you
happen.
just a couple weeks ago, we were on vacation and we went to pay for dinner and they're like, your card's been declined. I looked at Tony and like deer in headlights. I was like, oh my God. Within like, I don't know, 3 seconds, literally, my phone went off and it was PNC. And they're like, please contact our fraud. I was like, Mother of Mary. Now, listen, we sat at that table and I called the bank. They flagged us for fraud because we didn't tell them we were going out of town and we had several transactions in the Carolinas.
Right.
So all it took was that phone call. They lifted it. She came back. I said, please run it again. And it went through. But when she came to the table and said, your card's been declined, you're like, shh. You're like looking around.
I
Like,
was surprised.
Did anybody hear
I was
that?
surprised that lady, Johnny, you didn't pick up the phone for the speakers. I go, ladies and gentlemen, we have a card decline here. A card decline. Jake, have you ever been hacked? I bet you have in your young age of banking.
Hacked? No.
Good for you. Good. You ever have a card decline?
Yeah, when I was like, when I first got my bank, when I was like 16 or something, I forget what I was at Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah.
You just didn't plan accordingly. And
No, I had the money, I think. I forget. I think I was trying to buy like an iPod or something.
You think you had the money? Well, what did you do when they said your card got declined?
I went back to my bank and I got cash, and then I went back to Walmart because I knew I had the money. I think it was like a restriction because I was like 16, so like my mom set up the account, so I don't.
Oh, for
I think
how
there
much
was-
you could spend or
Yeah,
something.
I think that might have been it.
Someone said Jake, of course, was at Walmart.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Someone said someone else figured out the bank I'm at. They blow. I'm in the same boat, but then if you switch, you have to change all your auto bill. I have to already.
Listen, he's already done it once this past week because he had to re-update with the new card information. Now that card is compromised.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to do it again anyhow. So you might as well do it with a bank where you're going to get better service.
Oh, man. Someone at the bank I'm talking about said they've been there 40 years, never had a problem.
Well, good. I mean, they're lucky. You are not, Christian.
I was with my husband at Giant Eagle. We got all the way checked out, and he forgot his wallet.
Oh, that would be bad.
Ugh.
I've gotten to a store before and realized that I didn't have my wallet in my purse. I'm an idiot. I'll run and go get just my wallet out of my purse and then leave it sitting on the table, like if I do bill pay or something online, and forget to drop it back in my purse. So we've gotten all the way somewhere before, and we're halfway through shopping, and I'm like, like it hits me. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I have my wallet.
It's a terrible feeling. I'd rather have that than the declined or check didn't go through.
Yeah.
That was another level of embarrassment. That really was. That was a humbling experience.
Of course it was, because you were like, oh my God, how many people heard that? I'm really not a bad person. I have money. I swear.
Yep. It was terrible. So that's what happened to me. Again, I ask you people, where was your card declined? Where was your check declined? Where were you at when someone told you, it's declined? Did you hit him with a run it again? Did you run it again? I didn't. I did not do that. I'm proud of myself for not doing it.
I mean, you have to think to yourself, like, I know the money's in there. The natural thing, I think, is to go, can you run it again? Because I know the money's in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they're like, sure, buddy.
We'll give it one more try.
No, everybody's got the money. I get it. No.
It's going to be magic. It's going to work this time.
I'm sure the third time it'll go right through.
Okay.
Pets to start. I like that.
All right.
I rescued a 5-year-old lab mix. Don't know what he is mixed with. He is aggressive to my 17-year-old daughter and her boyfriend only, and only sometimes. He's the sweetest dog to everyone else. We got him neutered for the vet to help. Nope, still growls and barks aggressively towards them. What should we do? Doesn't happen all the time, but occasionally, and only to your daughter and her boyfriend. Maybe he doesn't like the boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think dogs know.
Maybe the dog doesn't like the boyfriend. I'm not trying to,
Yeah, maybe he's a really great guy, but maybe he doesn't like dogs, so the dog's sensing that. Or
He's aggressive, but you haven't said he bit anybody. He just, when the boyfriend, is it with the daughter by herself or whenever those two are together?
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, he don't like the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And dogs are pretty good.
Yeah. There's a tag.
Dogs know some stuff. So I don't know. Kick the boyfriend out. Dogs know everything.
Yeah.
That was my thought. I don't know if this happens just to your daughter too.
Right.
Or if it happens, you know what I mean? Maybe he was a drug dog in a past life, so he smells something, someone said.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think you do need to get him in check as far as obedience goes, because you don't want him snapping on a child or an innocent neighbor or anything like that. So maybe working with a trainer, but you don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? Like if you feel like he's aggressive to that point where it could happen. I don't know the level of aggressiveness here. I do know that I would never want to be that person whose dog bit the neighbor or a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. Another text. Yeah, if it's only the boyfriend, there's something to that.
I agree with that.
If it is your daughter, rehome it. Someone said rehome it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rescues that will take aggressive dogs and work with them and put them in homes where it's a little safer without children, perhaps.
I'm telling you right now, if it's only when she's around with the boyfriend.
It's the boyfriend.
It's the boyfriend. That's not how it ends exactly, but it should go. But that's the Netflix thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Huh? That was a good Netflix impression.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah.
I've got the YouTube TV.
Google.
Yeah.
Google. But that's Netflix.
Oh, boy.
Does Hulu have a sound?
I don't know. I don't watch Hulu enough.
Oh, I wonder if they have a sound.
I'll have to ask my daughter. She's on Hulu a lot.
That'd be great if that was there.
Yeah, but it's not.
Just a jackass noise. Oh,
yeah.
Logged into Hulu.
You're really amusing yourself this morning.
That's pretty right on. I'm a pretty good impressionist. That's one hell of a Netflix. You do it.
What?
Do the Netflix.
What the dum dum.
Oh, that was better. Jake, do the Netflix.
Dun dun.
I am stupid.
Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
.808 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It's 8 o'clock hour, everybody. 8 a.m. to be exact, Eastern Standard Time. Here in Chicago, it'll only be 7.
Yeah.
As far as they go, we're living in the future. It's us. Christian, Lauren, Jake with you here. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Hope you're waking up nice. This hour, like we said. Pip passes to see Drake at Cleveland's Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on February 24th. It's powered by Starter, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. We're getting a finalist for that. We're going to hear the Drake cue to call this hour. When you do, you call number 10. You'll be all set. Also, 9 o'clock hour. Pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at Hall of Fame Village for Saturday, December 23rd at noon. We're going to give that away. And for those watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, what do we have?
If you want to go to America's largest indoor year-round Christmas entertainment attraction, Castle Noel, we're getting a finalist on the stream. Get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give us a like. Interact with us in the comments. Say good morning. Tell us how your weekend was or how your day is going so far. I know it's early. And at the end of the show, we'll pick one of you to be a finalist for this family 4-pack of tickets to go see Castle Noel.
You're damn right we will.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
You're damn right we will.
I mean, this is stuff families want to do. I mean, I'm even looking at it right now to go take my family.
All right.
So I'm just saying, like, this is the time of the year where we choose things like that to go, and it would be on us if you win.
Yes, it would.
It's well worth a like and a comment.
Every time it is. Isn't that right, Jake?
Right.
You heard it here, folks. Text message. My husband and I just talked about this weekend. My ex-boyfriend used to grab his guitar and sing to me.
Ooh.
He had a good voice, but it made my skin crawl. Not romantic at all. Made me extremely uncomfortable. Like, what do you want me to do? Clap? How am I supposed to act? My now husband sings to me, but he isn't being dead serious like my ex. He's not performing for me, if that makes any sense. LMAO, the performing is what makes me uncomfy.
Yeah. So see, that's why I asked you, like, was someone serenading you? Because I think a serenade could absolutely be uncomfortable.
Now you're a woman.
Yeah.
This is proven.
Yeah.
And I
That I'm a woman?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I don't.
it's proven.
Can't argue. And I don't believe your husband has ever played a musical instrument for you for the purpose of
Like,
seduction or to get you.
No, not for that part. He can play piano, but he
Okay.
doesn't. It's not like he's like
He wasn't
tickling
like,
the ivories
yeah.
trying to seduce me or anything.
Right, like-
It's not like that.
Sit down, my love.
Right. No.
It's time for me to play The Rose by Bette Midler. No. Jake,
Never.
can you play any instruments?
No, I have zero musical ability.
Okay. See, I can play guitar.
Well, duh. Broken Toasters. Come on.
The Broken Toaster.
Right.
Greatest band that never was. But I have never, and you can ask Jamie, I have never, and the rock means ever, been like, honey, sit down. You need to hear this. And started strumming my guitar and singing for her. And I never will. Now, will I play for my son? Because he actually loves it, likes it.
I'm
but
sure.
I'll just play for him. I don't sing.
Right.
He just likes hearing the noise of the guitar and wants to try to grab it.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not singing for him. My question is, would you find it romantic if a man, you can think back and go back to pre-marry family, you know what I mean? A man was courting you. And you're maybe at his house hanging out, you're going to watch Family Feud, but he mutes the TV and pulls out a guitar. And honest to God, sings to you. And not like,
if I was hanging out with a guy and he turned on for us to watch Family Feud together,
okay,
like,
I think we're concentrating on the wrong thing.
Okay, but why of all things would you make Family Feud?
Okay, fine. It's a Little House on the Prairie. It doesn't matter. What MASH?
What kind of TV do
Alf.
you watch at home?
Alf. Okay, I don't know what show will make me move on. Listen, to St. Elsewhere. I can keep going. Night
It's
Court.
getting worse.
Night Court. Who's the boss? And he pulled out a guitar and seriously, truly was singing to you, not like joking around, haha. Was truly looking at you and performing a guitar for you. Would that not freak you out, or would you find that
100%.
romantic?
I'd be like, oh my God, how do we get out of here? How
Right.
do I leave?
You would think on some level he's killed before.
Maybe. Yeah, I might.
I don't know if that's true.
I might
but that's the
consider
vibe
that
I'm getting.
thought. Yeah.
Girls, do ladies find that at all? And I really am being serious. Do you find that at all romantic, sexy, charming? If a guy truly like whipped out a guitar or a piano, not that you whip out a piano.
Yeah, that's not easy.
But and truly was like singing to you and playing the guitar or whatever to you. Would that be romantic to you? Would that throw you off and make you uncomfortable? I'm telling you right now, if I'm a woman, I'm gone. I'm done with you. That's weird. Like this lady just said. It would make her skin crawl. Her ex used to grab his guitar and sing to her.
Yeah, I think that's when I would have been like, I gotta leave soon. I don't know if we have enough time to fit this in. Like,
ooh, I gotta leave. Turns out I don't like you.
Yeah. It's funny because like Tony plays a lot of piano music. Like he's taught our kids how to play and all that kind of stuff. And his mom made sure that all the kids knew how to play instruments.
Right.
You know, just making them well-rounded.
I can play instruments.
Well, he appreciates it more now than he did back then because he used to hate like having to practice. She'd set the timer and all the kids would have to take turns to do their practice every night. But I'm glad that he can play. I mean, if he ever started singing to me, I'd be like, what are you doing? Because we know each other on that level now. But I find myself going, oh, play that one at my funeral. It's beautiful.
That Bette Midler again? Someone text, hell yeah, that's sexy. So someone believes that would be sexy if I picked up the guitar and just started singing Edwin McCain, I'll Be.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Or Bryan Adams, everything I do it for you.
Okay, Robin Hood.
I dated a guy who could play guitar and sing, and I loved when he would play and sing to me. That's two.
Okay.
That's 2 for
that
it.
we are the off. We are the ones that...
Ladies,
I don't know.
I'm just curious if a man pulled out a guitar and started honest to God singing to you and playing to you. Creepy or romantic as hell? Right now, the romantic as hell's habit.
I just feel like it would be awkward. I don't know that it would be creepy as much as it would be like, what am I supposed to do right now? Like...
Someone texts the Jeffrey Dahmer theory. If both people are into each other, then a big romantic gesture works. Dobler, but if one person isn't into the other, the same gesture comes off as serial killer crazy. Dahmer.
I get what they're saying.
Gotcha.
Rhonda on YouTube said, absolutely romantic to me. He is thinking about me. If it wasn't romantic, it shows what's inside of him. He's caring, passionate. See?
Who said that?
Rhonda on YouTube.
Rhonda. All right, Rhonda. I got to tell you, the romantics have it right now.
I don't.
Someone text in cringe.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. But, I mean, to each their own. Listen, just make sure you know your audience before you whip that guitar out, Steve.
Jake, if Star whipped out a guitar and sang to you, would you like it?
No.
Yeah.
100% no.
Yeah. There'd be a problem.
Well, first I would question when she had time to learn to play the guitar.
Fair.
Wow,
But,
yeah.
but then after I got past that, I'd be like, put that away.
Yeah. You got a haircut too, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Your head looks smaller.
Oh,
Thanks.
there you go.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying. I say it to my husband all the time. Like your head shrinks when you get a haircut.
Someone said, what happens if they sing Help Me Rhonda to Rhonda?
Ooh.
Good question.
Gosh, I think she'd like it. I think she'd think it was romantic.
Someone playing guitar and singing to you, ladies, cringe or romantic? What say you? It's Jelly Roll. Need a favor. It's Q.
I only talk to
How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically. He claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably. But that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room.
Q92.
Weather.
For your Monday, a cloudy sky for the most part, maybe an isolated flurry in the morning and an isolated shower for the afternoon. Our high 39 degrees. Overnight still cloudy, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
In the morning on Q92.
Oh, yeah. 8:27. Couple minutes away from look at sports. Now, I always want us to know the latest and the greatest as far as the lingo the kids are using.
Oh, we know.
We're parents. We want to be the hip parents.
Well, my kids appreciate it, especially because I always take the vocabulary you teach me home at night and apply it at dinner.
And you know that, you know what? You're hip. You're hip.
Yeah.
You're hip to what the kids are doing in the streets these days.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to teach you guys another one right now. So get ready to annoy your children with this one tonight.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jake, have you ever heard, and I go to you first because you're the youngest, 24. And have you ever heard of the hashtag golden retriever men or golden retriever boys? Has that ever come up in your algorithms or?
It has not.
Oh, I would have thought it. I thought maybe you were going to say
It's come up in mine.
Has it?
Yeah, and I was like, what does that mean? And I kept scrolling. But I saw it on somebody on TikTok.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you what it is here in a second.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I bumped my mouse with my arm and totally left the webpage I was on. So
Well done.
Scroll down and find it again.
Yeah.
And I will. But until then, I'll speak aimlessly about nothing into the microphone because I was all ready to go with that. And then, boom, I don't know what there we go. Okay. So, do you have any guess what it is?
Well, golden retrievers are pretty faithful, and they'll do whatever you ask them to do. So I'm guessing it means that you have a weak boy that's just whipped and will do whatever you want.
Hammer meathead of nail. Well done indeed. You pretty much literally described
that's
what it is. The new thing.
I didn't deep dive on it when I saw it because I was like, that's got to be how disrespectful. And I kept going.
On TikTok, girls are using the hashtag Golden Retriever Men and Golden Retriever Boys. And it's getting millions of views and shares or whatever you want to call it. And it is a sweet, gentle, affectionate, and eager to please, not to mention easy to train man.
See?
Many of these men also share some physical attributes with the breed. Adorable smile, big brown eyes, and tufts of golden hair. Well, I'm out. So basically, it is a man who is loyal and easily trained. Is a golden retriever man or boy. And women.
Maybe you are a golden retriever boy. I mean, a man. Minus the golden locks. I mean, you did do your chores, so you guys played video
do my
games.
chores, and I am
just trained you well.
And speaking of dogs, I am a bitch. So, I gotta tell you, that's interesting. I still thought girls liked the bad boy from the wrong side of the tracks.
I don't know. See,
because quote, I can change him.
I think that's kind of mean.
Is there a shift? Are we getting away? I mean, listen. For years, we shifted away to the dad bods. I don't know if that's still as popular as it was. We shifted to beard guy was awesome.
Yeah.
Is bad boy from the wrong side of the tracks becoming not as popular with the women? I can't believe that era is over. It's constant. It's like the moon.
Well, who runs the world, Christian?
Girls.
Right.
But you love a bad boy that you can change. Now you want a weak guy? Not a weak guy, because I would put myself in that category.
See, to me, that's what this hashtag insinuates. I think it's kind of like demasculating.
I think they're just like, I mean, in a way, I think it's a little tongue-in-cheek. I don't think it's like, I can train you.
Yeah, but I would feel bad if I were a dude and someone someone posted and had that hashtag attached to it referring to me.
Oh.
I think it would be okay, yeah, I am loyal and caring, but don't take me for a fool either. You know what I mean? You trained me? I don't know. I don't like that.
My fiance says I have golden retriever energy. I'm just happy to be at the party. Someone says on the
See,
text
that's
line.
different. I could see that. That means you're high energy. They are. Not necessarily that you listen to what I say, but they are very easy to train dogs.
In closing, you hear your kids talking about golden retriever man, I got a golden retriever boy, or hashtag golden retriever boy. Now you guys know what the kids are talking about. He's a sissy.
Yeah. Basically. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what it implies, and that's not necessarily the truth.
All right, here you go. Text message. Listen to this. Bad boys are out. We tried out here. We've learned. No, you. Now wait a minute. No, you haven't.
You haven't learned.
You haven't learned. I got a not daughter at home. Her taste in men is absolutely awful.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything I haven't said to her.
No, I know. You've told me. Yeah.
Awful taste in men. It is just
she'll figure it out.
No, she won't.
You don't think ever?
Maybe by 30.
No.
I don't know what it is about being I guess it's the thrill of like you said, I can change and all that, but I don't know what it is about the boy ignores me, doesn't want to be around me, and dates other girls.
And then it makes me want him even more.
So he must like me.
Right.
Because he took the other girl to homecoming. I don't understand that energy that girls have.
I don't either. I mean,
there's a certain town she likes boys from, and it drives me insane.
Those aren't golden retriever boys, I take it.
No.
From the town?
No.
There's a lot of hashtagging coming out of that city.
They're hairless cats. Seriously. Flow Rider, Robin Thicke. I don't like it. I love it. It's Q92. Oh my God! You just triggered my memory.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't have time right now.
Oh.
Yeah, do I?
Come on.
I got like 3 minutes to
Talk
tell this
fast.
incredible story.
Oh, well.
Maybe not incredible to everybody else. I take that back. Possible incredible. No, I had a dream, and I poop you not. I had a dream that I talked NSYNC into a one night only reunion. Like I had a dream.
That was your dream.
Literally. Yes. Last night I dreamt, and I'm not making this up. You said that, and it just triggered my memory. That's so crazy that happened. But I had a dream that I was in some group of hotels with NSYNC, and Justin, the other guys there, and then Justin happened to be there, and I literally just got them all in a room.
You're like, listen, guys.
Well, I was mainly directing my comments at Justin because I feel like the other four are like ready to go.
Well, yeah.
I was like, look,
they've had their bags packed for a while,
and it was like it happened that night. I was like, let's just go out there and have fun. One night, no one has to commit to anything,
and they were like, all right,
no one has to like, and they did.
Wow.
And they did.
Look how much influence you have in your dreams.
I just sold it to Justin. Like, listen, not even worry about a tour, no press. Let's just go out here. I don't know if we were Coachella. I don't know where we were.
It doesn't matter.
Somewhere,
they did it.
Lilith Fair. I don't know where we were.
Right.
But I was like, let's just forget. There's nothing above tonight.
Right.
But let's just go out there and have a good time. There's no reason we can't have one show. And they were like, yeah. And that's how they talk. And then they went out there and they did it. Yeah. Probably a terrible story, but I told it anyway. I got NSYNC back together in my dream.
I wish I had good dreams like that. I don't have very many dreams.
Wasn't listening to NSYNC yesterday. Wasn't talking about NSYNC yesterday. Didn't watch a show. Like nothing would have put that in my head.
Isn't that weird sometimes, like why things come to you in dreams, though?
Sometimes I get it because you watch them. You're watching a show, listen to music.
I think you really care about this reunion more than you let on. That's probably why.
I think I've been very open about the reunion.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you really are holding it in there. And
yeah. In my dream, in a hotel room, I talked them into getting back together.
Good for you, man.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Browns lost to the Rams yesterday, 36-19. The Browns are now 7-5 on the season. Next up, they'll host the Jaguars this Sunday at 1 o'clock on CBS. Sunday Night Football last night, the Packers beat the Chiefs 27-19. Monday Night Football tonight at 8:15 on ABC and ESPN. It's the Bengals and Jaguars. College hoops yesterday, Ohio State beat Minnesota 84-74. The Buckeyes now 7-1 in the college basketball season. And yesterday, college football announced their playoff teams: Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Jake, you got a shout out?
I got to shout out Daddy David for taking me to Kalahari.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out.
Did you call him
Absolute-
Daddy David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hold on. We're gonna pause the music on
Okay,
that
it
one.
wasn't just me.
We're gonna pause the music on that one. I'm gonna take a moment to process that. If you could all just talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'll ask.
Did you share a room?
So you call Star's father, who is the father of your girlfriend, you refer to him as Daddy David.
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll be right back. All right. Okay. So, let's start here. Why?
Well, because his name's David, and
Okay.
Given.
Checks out.
he doesn't like to be called David. He likes to be called Dave. And then he also doesn't like when people say daddy. So one day I jokingly called one day I jokingly called him Daddy David, and then it stuck. And now he calls me Jakey Poo, and now it's just our thing.
Okay. Are you dating the father or the daughter at this point? What are we doing?
No.
What are we
Do
doing?
you do this exchange in public?
Sometimes.
Like you might have somebody coming to your house to investigate or asking to see your computer.
8:40 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Someone did text in, Golden Retriever boys are just simps. Yeah, I mean, you can make that argument. Listen, we just want you to know what the kids are saying. When you hear it, when you're walking by and you're eavesdropping on your children, listening at their door, you'll have to go like, what the hell is Golden Retriever boy? Now you know. Now you know. I don't think it's really an insult.
I do.
I still think a lot of girls prefer the bad boy.
I think more than we realize still,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's always going to be a thing.
Especially when you're younger.
Yeah.
Maybe when you get to your 30s, maybe mid-30s,
At some point
you're
in
about
life.
done with death. Maybe at that point you're done with the bad boys, but I don't know. It's tough because you got married so quick.
You can still ask me questions.
But
It's
I mean,
not like
did you have a bad boy phase?
not me. My best friend in high school did.
Did you?
Yeah, he was
Yep.
stupid. I have no idea why it went on as long as.
See, ladies, when did you get out of your bad boy phase? When do you think you really like, I'm done? I'm done. I'm done paying this dude's bills. I'm done making him live here for free.
I was a goody two shoe, so it would not have made sense for me to want a bad boy because I wouldn't want to get in trouble just guilt by association. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm still that way.
But I think some girls are always called the bad boy.
Maybe.
There's a market.
Yeah, well, there definitely is. Trust me.
I'm a good boy disguised as a bad boy, and I can't get out of the talking stage because they realize I'm a fraud. Well, a good boy disguised as a bad. What do you do to disguise yourself as a bad boy? Do you have
Do you have a story, like a bogus story that
Like-
talks about your rough and tumble past
Really, you're just an IT guy.
that likes kittens?
Yeah. You got on? Did you turn it off yet? Restart it?
Do you have software updates? Did you blow in it?
We put it in DOS mode. See what I can do for you here. You need a new monitor. I don't know. How do you disguise yourself as a bad boy? See, my gimmick was the funny loof guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my gimmick.
Yeah.
If I have a gimmick, that was my gimmick. If you had a gimmick, what would you say your gimmick is?
I don't know. Like again, I only dated a handful of people in my life.
Jake, if you say you had a gimmick as a guy, what do you think your gimmick would be?
That's another hard one. I don't know. Probably the shy kind of.
That's a gimmick.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a gimmick.
Mysterious, shy, quiet guy.
Yeah.
I just look the part. I don't have the lifestyle of the bad boy.
Gotcha. So like leather, the jeans,
Affliction shirt.
wallet chain.
A lot of cologne. Steel-toed
kidding.
boots with flames on the front. God,
I see.
my friend Larry had those.
So you look like a bad boy, but you're really a good boy.
Okay.
So they start dating you, and they're like, "Well, he looked like a bad boy, but he's
Well, it doesn't
totally
have all this
not."
fun. He just wanted to tell me nice things about myself.
Right? He was super nice to me. This is
Next.
disappointing.
Loser. Where's the guy that's going to insult me and ruin my self-esteem? It's the weekend. Ariana Grande, Die For You. Coming up. Cue to call for Drake Pit passes. You got to become a finalist or you can't win. Powered by our friends at Sarda.
Plus, don't forget, you can head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X, give our live video stream a like, and you might just be our finalist today for a family 4-pack of tickets to Castle Noel. It's super easy. Go like it, comment, interact with the show. We love it.
Seriously. It's the weekend. Ariana Grande, Die For You. It's cute. Sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah, that was one of
a few
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah,
Casper could get you. I mean, you're gonna laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
and
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. Drake Pit passes. You can win them at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on February 24th. It's all powered by Starta, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. We're calling the grand prize winner coming up this Friday. Become a finalist right now. Drake Pit passes on Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
no, it absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Q92.
For your Monday, a cloudy sky for the most part, maybe an isolated flurry in the morning and an isolated shower for the afternoon. Our high 39 degrees. Overnight still cloudy, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Ever seen somebody pulled over in a construction zone? That would be so awesome.
No, that'd be funny if I did. I just cold flashes. Someone said in the text line, you have a cold flash.
It's not a flash. It's like consistent the whole time I'm here. But I go home and put my slippers on and I'm fine. Like, it's just here that I'm cold. I was hot as all get out in my car this morning. I had my butt warmers on. I had to crack my window.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, I don't think I have the issue. It is literally 65 degrees in here. It's chilly.
It is a little bit, but I think it's going to be all right. I think you're going to make it.
I think so, too.
I do.
Coupled with the fact that we get up early. When you're tired, you are more apt to be chilly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Someone said
Throw a tangerine at
maybe
you.
you're anemic. Someone said in the text line. I thought that about her.
No.
Sometimes I look.
Congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Cheyenne,
Where are you calling from, Cheyenne?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Cheyenne. You're now in the running to win these Drake pit passes for his show in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on February 24th. All powered by our friends at SARTA, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
There you go. Another finalist. Congratulations, Cheyenne. She is in the running for a chance to win the pit passes to see Drake. How cool is that? Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, we have a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at Hall of Fame Village. It's Saturday, December 23rd at noon. Going to give those away coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to be talking to Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. He was showing off hail up in Cleveland yesterday. Did you see that?
He was. And you know what else? Over the weekend, he celebrated 30 years
Saw that.
as a meteorologist.
That is more than one.
Yeah.
That is a lot of time he's been doing weather in Cleveland.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a treasure.
He is. I was going to say, he's totally irreplaceable. I mean, we're so lucky to have him. We are.
I do enjoy him very much.
I know. He's such a nice
How crazy
guy.
was it that in December, the Steelers game was delayed twice for lightning?
I know. I saw the second weather delay and I was like, a weather delay? And they're like, my son's like, it's the second one today.
Yeah.
That
They
game
came
took
back,
forever.
Played for a little bit in the third quarter, about
Yeah.
8 minutes, and they had to delay it again.
Yep.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I think it was almost the end of the Browns' first quarter, and they were going back on the field to finish the game.
Again, thank you to the Steelers for losing that game.
Yeah, I know. Kenny Pickett, and Steelers fans are not happy because Kenny Pickett's hurt. I get it. Trust me. We are on our fourth quarterback this year, so,
You know, like money Mitch Trubisky? I had him for 4 years. Anyway, I just want to thank you because by doing that, you really helped the Bears get closer to getting the number one pick in the draft because the Cardinals were right on the Panthers' tail.
Yeah.
It was 2 wins to 1 win. Now they got 3.
Dear Lord.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's Drake. Take care. It's Q92. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
think- yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Mary, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some guys
That's a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far? They want perfection. Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying. Like,
no beard.
Oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person. Really bad.
That Fergie song was really good, by the way. I mean, not like one of the GOATs of all time, but she had a good run.
She did. I miss her.
She had a really good run.
Yeah.
Everything turned for her when she was doing those cartwheels on the Today Show while singing. She was going, ah, ah, ah. Remember that?
No.
You seen that video?
No.
She was doing a performance on the Today Show. I forget what song she was singing, and she was doing cartwheels. And as she was doing it, she was singing. But it was like,
because she was doing cartwheels.
And every time I see the video, I'm just like, what were you doing? Who was like, you know what this performance needs? Cartwheels.
She's not still married to Josh Duhamel.
No, they got a divorce, but they have kids together.
They do, and that's why she quit music, was to raise her kids.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I found a list today. It was on Men's Fitness. I go there every morning. I like to look at things I should be doing, but I'm not. And found a great list of 10 things not to screw up on a first date with a young lady.
Okay.
10. That's a lot. Set the mood. Maybe you want to know what love is. You want to use Foreigner to help you.
Well, Foreigner helps me all the time, so.
They sure do.
More like cold as ice, though.
So this is like men helping cold as ice. Yeah,
After
makes
20, well, almost 21 years.
Makes sense.
No, I'm just
Makes
kidding.
sense. But 10 things not to screw up on a first date. And this is by men for men.
Oh, so it's just you dudes talking to each other
Men's
right now.
fitness, yeah.
All right.
Men's fitness. You just got done with the row machine. Now you want to help a guy out on his first date. We'll see if Lauren agrees with that. We'll take Lauren back to her first date days. You're getting ready to go out on a date for a guy for the first time.
25 years ago. Okay.
Don't wear a suit.
Unless your first date's prom, no.
Keep in mind that dressing to impress can sometimes backfire.
Yeah,
if you're taking her to the opera and then a Michelin stars restaurant on your first date, fine, wear the suit, but don't bring her to a dive bar in a tuxedo.
Yeah, you look like that.
So don't overdress, we could say. Would you think that's fair?
Yeah.
Don't overdress?
Yeah.
All right, Lauren approves of that one. Show up at the date 5 minutes early.
Nope.
You should be at your appointed meeting place 5 minutes early and assume she'll be 5 minutes late. If you want to impress her, don't make her sit alone at a bar waiting for you.
I agree with that. Don't make her wait, but roll in on time. But if you're picking her up for a date, do not be 5 minutes early. Be there when you said you'd be there, because she ain't ready. She's not ready to go. And that's going to be awkward when you have to stand there and either talk to somebody in her household, like a roommate or...
Oh, that does suck ass.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that makes everybody awkward.
Yeah, sit down, please. Tell me about yourself.
Please,
come on.
no. Are you ready?
All right, so show up 5 minutes early, Lauren says.
If you're meeting at the restaurant, go get the table. That I can get on board with. But if you're going to her house, do not do it.
You know a fun fact about me that's been true my entire life into now? If I'm meeting my friends at a bar and I'm the first one there, I will not go in the bar.
Why does that not surprise me at all?
I won't go in. I'll sit in my car and wait till someone else gets there.
Yep. Sometimes I do that too. Just like if it's just me and one other person, if I know a big group is coming and I've just texted with my friends and I know someone's not far behind, I'll go in and at least put like our name in and how many are going to be in our party.
Yeah,
so that we get in faster.
I've had friends text me like, Christian, I'm here. You can come in now.
That's funny.
Okay. Open the door and pull out her chair on that first date.
I have mixed feelings about this. I feel like...
What's wrong with being a gentleman?
That is being a gentleman. I'm not saying I would hold it against anybody, but I can also do that stuff myself. Like if you're going to walk me back to the car and open my door for me to get in, like when we're leaving, fine. Or hold the door for me leaving the restaurant, fine. But when it comes to really like little things that I can do myself, I don't know. I've just always felt it to be a little awkward. That's all.
Says, yes, of course, women can open their own doors and pull out their own chairs, but it's still nice when a guy shows that chivalry is not dead. Neglecting to make these small gestures like these probably won't ruin your chances with her completely, but when you do, women will notice and they appreciate it.
Do you know what Tony did back then that he still does today that I still absolutely love? And I think it's like the sweetest thing ever.
Pick your nose.
No.
Okay.
When we're walking and we're in a group of people, he'll just take his hand and put it on like my lower back. Like he's almost like guiding me or like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like she's with me. Let's go. Like I want to make sure you get to where we're going.
So me right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour, 9:07 on your Monday morning. How we doing out there? 330-450-9292. The phone number. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Waking you up. Hope you're having a good start to your day on your Monday. Coming up this hour, we got two things to do for you. First off, we're going to be giving you away a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at the Hall of Fame Village, Saturday, December 23rd at noon. When you hear the cue to call later on this hour, be caller number 10, so you can win those. Also, we got a really cool thing to get you included for if you're watching on the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X, Lauren.
Yeah, absolutely. So head over there, find our live stream, give it a like, interact with the comments at the end of the show. We're going to pull a finalist for a family 4-pack of tickets to the Castle Noel on Saturday, December 9th. So super easy. Get over there, give us a like, interact with the comments, and it could be you. You could be going, taking your family or taking 3 friends with you to Castle Noel.
Jake went with his mother this weekend, said it was phenomenal, right, Jake?
Right, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, a lot of things to see, a lot of things to do. Takes you a while, right?
Yeah, a whole hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a
And
great
he got to go down the slide that Ralphie went down.
B slide.
The slide.
I mean, there's a lot of very historic Christmas movie artifacts there.
Yes.
It's actually crazy how they're all in Medina, Ohio. How cool is that? We're making you a finalist for that. Head on over right now. What are you waiting for? Go like it. Like the live video feed. Interact with us in the comments. And we'll randomly select one of you at the end of the show today. It's 9 minutes after 9. It's Dua Lipa to Dini. It's Q92. Oh, God, if we're going to do, I found another one. A man this guy is very upset that people aren't reading their Bible.
Okay. Like regular Bible reading.
Like reading it cover to cover.
Like doing devotions in the morning.
He is very mad.
Okay.
And this one goes a little off the rails, too.
Did you read it first before you hand it out? Probably not. And I can guess why. Because the same kind of person who's too lazy to read the back of the church tract is the same kind of person who's too lazy to read their Bible cover to cover.
Just so you know, that was the Bible he was slamming on the table.
Let's just beat it around.
And it's the same kind of people who want to go by what somebody says instead of what this book says.
I've been missing church, apparently. I
was going to say, what is happening up in these churches?
If I knew church was this fun, I'd have been going. I don't come back a long time ago. Just like he slams down the.
Because the same kind of person who's too lazy to read the back of the church tract is the same kind of person who's too lazy to read their Bible cover to cover.
First of all, it's a long book.
I would love to see the faces of the congregation that he is speaking to right now.
First of all, it's like a Harry Potter book. It's a lot. So cover to cover the Bible, that's a lot to ask.
I mean, it's
a lot.
It is. That's why they say do devotions and stuff. That way you can work your way through it. It's not like sit down and don't get up until you finish it. It's not like that.
It's not like reading Green Eggs and Ham.
Well, no.
Sam, I am. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to try to find new preaching every day. Help you guys. You know, the Lord's important.
Yes, he is.
And we need to know. Ben knows.
Ben sure knows.
Ben knows. Ben has a real good idea.
Yeah.
I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I said, I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there.
Yeah, he did. Amen.
With physical violence, I'm sure that God would be proud.
Oh, God. Someone said, let's not go down the Bible road. It's almost made up like Harry Potter, too. We don't know that. Hell, for all we know, Harry Potter's real. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure we know that. He's not.
Who's to say wizards were never among us? If witches can be around, why can't wizards?
Yeah.
Sure. We had witch trials.
We did.
When we have wizard trials.
I've been there. I've seen their graves and where it all happened.
I know you visited the sites.
I did.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, evil.
Today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 12 minutes after 9. You got any big plans today, Lauren?
No. We have an orthodontist appointment. Yeah, this afternoon. My son's got to go back. He was not very happy.
I have
about
my
that.
final dentist appointment of the year.
Oh yeah, you guys both have dental appointments. Yeah.
Yeah, 2:00 today. I got to go to Poland.
He was not happy with me either because I made it for after school instead of him getting out early.
Yeah, then go back to school with that McDonald's bag and look like a pimp.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it was better when you went to the doctor and you showed up at lunch, but you had like Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's. Your friends were like, oh.
Speaking of McDonald's, two things. One, did you see what next Monday, I believe it is, they're doing?
No.
They're having adult Happy Meals where you can get like the Big Mac or 10-piece, blah, 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 in a adult Happy Meal. And I know we've done this before, but do you know what the toy is this time?
I don't.
It's the Nugget people. That had like, you remember those?
Yes.
We're going.
Dude, there was a time when the Happy Meal was everything and the toy was just as important as what the Happy Meal. Like you would want your parents taking McDonald's to get the toy in the Happy Meal as much as you wanted the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. Sorry.
Yeah, like
I was like, what was that?
I would be like, oh my God, like what? There's this.
Yeah.
They have this toy now, Mom. That, and then when I was older, I wanted the Monopoly board to play Monopoly.
Oh, I love the pieces, like score-free
Where
fry.
did that go?
I know. That kind of sucks that they... Did you also see they're changing the Big Mac? And I have very strong feelings about this.
I did see that.
I think they need to leave it alone. They're talking about brioche buns. Listen, there's a time and a place for a brioche bun. Trust me. I love brioche buns. It's not on a Big Mac.
I love Big Macs.
Don't mess with the Big Mac.
Although I get the pickles taken off my Big Mac.
Do you realize they said they've been working on this reformulation since 2016? Can you imagine being hired for a job? What have you been working on? Reformulating the Big Mac. How long have you been working on it? Since 2016.
Pre-COVID.
It doesn't need that. I love the Big Mac as is.
The Big Mac's pretty damn impressive.
Right.
I mean, to me, my favorite burger right now at McDonald's is just the double hamburger.
Oh, always for me is the Big Mac, especially if I'm recovering from getting sick.
Second's Big Mac.
Big Mac, some fresh salty fries, and a crispy Sprite.
My go-to hungover meal was always McDonald's.
So good.
Like when you need that greasy food,
yes.
You just feel like, oh, always McDonald's.
It's delicious.
Give me like a quarter pounder.
Mm-hmm.
Put the grease the bun, please.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, I need it.
And I'll be damned if I didn't feel a little better after that McDonald's. I'm not saying it's a medicine, but I'll be damned if hungover Christian back in the day didn't feel a little better.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Chugging a Gatorade. That was my other thing I would do. That was my go-to when I go to sleep. 2 ibuprofen, chug a bottle of Gatorade.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You wake up feeling much better.
Chug a bottle of Gatorade. The whole thing has to be gone.
Got to load those electrolytes.
And let's go to bed and see how it works in the morning. It's Q92. Jake and I, you had left to do your meeting yesterday, and Jake and I, not on air, but we were talking about this story about people being contacted. How many people believe they've been contacted by dead relatives? Jake, what was the percentage in this survey?
53%.
53% of people in this survey.
That's high.
Say that they believe they've been contacted by a dead relative. And we were talking off air. I said, I have had dreams since my dad. Listen, I have nothing crazy has happened since my dad died. I'd love to tell you he showed up in a beam of light and was talking to me about sports. No. Obviously, they say when you see a cardinal, and that's kind of my thing.
Of course, same.
I got a tattoo of a cardinal on my arm for my dad. And things like that. I don't believe. And I'm not a non-believer. So I'm not sitting here going poo-pooing on everybody's. I'm not oh, no way. But I don't believe I've ever truly been contacted by a dead relative. But according to that, 53% believe they have been. To me, if I take that, and maybe I'm wrong, I take that as like they had a message. They were telling you something.
Like, what is it? Is it like
I've had dreams with my dad in them?
Yeah.
But they were just normal ass dreams that he just happened to be in. There was no like, son.
Yeah.
On the 5th day of March, a hurricane. Like there was no like warning. You know what I mean?
Well, I was going to say, what is defined as contact? So is it like there's a needle in the bottom of that can and you don't know it? And like it goes flying off the counter. Like it just moves. Like, is that considered contact? Like when you think someone from, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to come up with an example.
Where are we going? Like, you're literally
Would you
like,
poop yourself, though, if that happens?
This is you.
So there's been a nuclear attack.
What? Like, what kind of scenario is that? To me, like, contact
like
is
things
like
moving in a room. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's
like
more ghostly haunting. I'm talking.
Okay, but define contact is what I'm saying. What does that mean? Does that mean you hear something in your head and you feel it in your gut and
Jake,
you feel like,
not to put you on the spot, Jake, but in that little paragraph, does it give any kind of context of like what exactly they're defining contact? It might not, because that's only like a summary.
It just has common forms of communicating with those on the other side, including dreams, sensing a loved one's presence. Women, and they also say that women are more likely to be contacted.
Look at that.
Okay, it's because they're saying that
so you're more likely to be contacted by a dead relative than Jake and I.
That's because we're nice. We're nicer.
Is that what it is?
No, we're more sensitive, I think. I think a lot of it has to do with emotion. So think about it. Like for me as a woman, I don't have dreams very often, except for closer to my cycle when I know my hormones are higher.
Right.
So I'm more apt to have that kind of, but literally in the past 10 years, I've had one dream about my daughter. One.
I can count maybe on one hand how many dreams.
My dad's been gone for almost 25 years. I can count on one hand the amount of dreams I've had. And it's been like cameo. Like he wasn't like a major part of the dream. He was like in the background.
That's how mine was.
Yeah.
Whenever there was a dream of my dad, there was no like, son, I have to talk to you about. He was just kind of there.
What would you do? Would you follow his advice if you had a dream and he was like, son?
Well, depends on what he said.
Don't go to work tomorrow. Would you stay home? Would you call off?
I'm like, no, are you going to pay my bills? What are you going to do?
But
Pop?
what if he's trying to help you out?
Dad, like, you got any money up there in heaven? What do we got here?
Speaking of Mark.
That was such a good forecast. I think we should talk to the man who gave it to us.
In person,
live, especially if you're on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can see him for yourself. Mark Johnson from News Channel 5, who just celebrated 30 years.
Woo! Good job.
Of
30
Cleveland.
30 years old. It was my birthday.
Congratulations.
30.
That is a really, really cool milestone. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. 30 years doesn't feel like it. I mean, time flies when you're having fun and when you really enjoy your job, which I do. I mean, it's not really work, is it?
No,
it's not. I mean, honestly, like you mentioned, doesn't even feel like 30 years to you?
No, not at all. I mean, my bones creak a little bit more, but it still feels like, my fifth year, my sixth year, my seventh year. It's still fun, and the weather's still cool. It changes every day, and that's what I need. I need a job that's different every day. So that's why I'm having fun.
Obviously, it comes off on TV and on your social media as well, because you can just see the fun and like passion you have, no matter what type of weather you're describing or forecasting. And so many people enjoy and appreciate what it is you do, and why when you do your Facebook lives for severe weather or winter weather, where everyone tunes in, because there's a passion you have that makes it fun to, even when there's bad weather.
Oh yeah.
It makes it interesting to sit and watch, and you help so many people plan their days, get where they need to get, know when they need to stay in the house. So you do a lot for everybody. We appreciate you all the way down.
Well, that's very kind. That's very kind. I mean, severe weather is kind of like my Super Bowl, if you will. So that's when I need to be there and stay the longest, and just to keep people informed. And the core of my job is the safety of everybody out there. So I take that very seriously.
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes you don't realize how much you use weather. I mean, that's the first thing I do when I wake up is I check the weather, or sometimes the first thing I do before I go to bed. Like, I've got to know what the day and the week is going to look like ahead. And thank goodness we have you to do that for us. And
the weather is everybody's top story every day. It really is in the news department. So,
speaking of weather, yesterday was wild. I mean, watching NFL football, we had 2 weather delays in Pittsburgh. We had some rain coming down here and some thunder up by the lake.
And hail. Yeah. I mean, I had hail. I mean, it was almost like a springtime storm scenario. We were warm enough. I mean, we were in the 50s for a little while. You had this front come in, and again, it was kind of like a spring storm scenario. We didn't have any severe weather, but we had some hail. I had some big time hail accumulating on my deck out here yesterday afternoon. I think I posted it on Facebook. And a lot of folks saw some hail and some heavy rain, and that fog earlier in the morning was pretty intense as well. So, we had this little front that was kind of stalled over us for a while. So we had the warm and the cold right overhead, and that contrast caused the fog. But it's going to get a little quieter over the next couple of days. Now, don't be surprised if you see a snowflake or 2 over the next couple of days. It won't be much. You're going to get a little bit of rain this afternoon. We'll go about 39 degrees for the high. Tonight, we'll stay in the lower 30s, maybe a shower before midnight or a flurry. Tomorrow, you could see a brief morning flurry. mixing with some rain shower activity. It's not going to accumulate, but we'll be in the upper 30s again. And the same for Wednesday, upper 30s. But then, guess what? We warm it up again. By Thursday, we're in the 50s one more time. By Friday, we're probably 40s with some rain showers. And then Saturday and Sunday, it looks like a little rain here and there, but we're in the 40s and 50s again. So we're kind of in this warmer weather pattern that's going to hang around probably through the middle of the month before we cool it down again and maybe get some snow by Christmas.
So a December Browns home game this week against the Jaguars. It's not going to be terrible weather for everyone going.
No, it's not. It's probably going to be close to 50 degrees. There could be a couple of rain showers around. We need all the help we can get, to be honest with you.
Oh, man. What'd you think watching that game yesterday?
I was so disappointed because we could have won that game. We were really close the whole time. Our defense couldn't seem to stop anybody. But, I mean, how many injuries do we have? A lot. They're starting to pile up.
Yeah, even Amari Cooper leaves the game with a
I have him in fantasy. Got me like 1.5 points, and then he was done.
No,
you fantasize about the wrong people, my friend.
I did. Kind of. I picked up Nico Smith. He got me 16. So,
but yeah.
Sometimes Lauren's fantasies are spot on.
Oh, I think he was just bragging if he got you 16.
Yeah.
Mark, in your 30 years of being a Browns fan, more than that, did you ever think you'd see a Ravens quarterback in a Browns uniform?
No, not at all. But I'll tell you what, I loved him for the first 3.5 quarters.
Right.
Yeah.
He was just crushing it. His passes were accurate. He had the touch on them. Our players could catch the ball, and they were catching it for him. And, he had that one unfortunate interception, which really kind of turned the tide of the game. But I was confident we could win with him.
Yeah, no, I thought we had a chance. Like you said, for 3.5 quarters, everything was looking great as far as.
Yeah, it was. And I was confident we could come back, drive down the field, do whatever we needed to do. If we could just get a stop, but we couldn't.
No, we could. But there's always next week against the Jags. And now, if you're going 50 degrees in December.
Yeah, 50 degrees. We just need to get some folks healthy. So everybody hopefully are in the cryo chambers this morning, kind of nursing their wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Before we let you go, Mark, you're teasing us with, has anything changed? Your weekly update for a possible white Christmas. For the last couple weeks, you've been saying it's possible that it could be. I think it's a really good possibility for the first time in several years. I really do. Because we're warming up now, and then it looks like our weather patterns are going to shift by, the 20th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 22nd. So with cold air nearby, we've got the best shot in a long time of having some snow around for Christmas Day, and that's my hopes. It's too early to be specific with daily stuff, but when you look at the trend would be for a cold end of the month. Okay, so everyone should enjoy this while
Yeah, enjoy the warmth for now because we are going to chill down.
Okay.
Love it. Mark, always a pleasure. Again, congratulations.
Great to see you both.
Well deserved, and we'll catch up with you next week.
Good luck with your fantasies, Lauren.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
See you later.
Mark Johnson, News Channel 5. Love that man. Oh, he's the best. It's Miley Cyrus, Used to Be Young. Oh, I know. It's Q92. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh, that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like you DoorDash?
Where I went. No, we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive sit-down.
Right.
Somewhere, I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. Also, I said this before, my fiance has a rule. When we go on vacation, we're not allowed to eat anywhere we can eat at home.
I like that rule.
Can't go to a restaurant you could go to here.
I like that rule.
So I'll be like, oh, look, Subway. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You can have Subway in Ohio. Nope. Let's go here. Let's check this place out. Found some great, oh, God, can't wait. Just can't wait. Here's one that came in. These look like Instagram DMs. Hello. Unanswered. You alive? Unanswered. Hello. Unanswered.
She should have been like, nope. Just left it at that.
Frown face emoji. Unanswered. And then here comes the turn. Have you ever considered modeling? The reason I ask is that I own and operate a model and talent business management agency. I'd love to discuss business with you if you're interested. Unanswered. Hey, just following up, I'd still love to discuss business with you. All unanswered. So from flirting to I own a model agency, meaning he has a cell phone, and then following back and saying he'd love to discuss now business with her. Why didn't you lead off with your business?
Do you know what that reminded me of? Did you ever watch The Goldbergs? Either of you?
I did not. Although I know the show is, people love it.
Yes. There was a guy that owned a photo place at the mall that would like always randomly show it. He did glamour shots, but it was like the cheesiest operation. Like, that's just what I pictured. Like, come let me take pictures of you in my CD studio with my phone.
Unanswered. Flipped it from trying to say hello to I own a business. And the attempt to save it.
That girl was smart. Run.
We're going with
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
And again, we're going to go with
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
And one more time.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
I also hit one because you put the frown emoji in the conversation because she wasn't responding. To and through, people. Here in Bad Habits right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Hopefully you guys are having a good little Monday morning. Thank you again, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 for joining us. It's like a nice little decent, warmish December week.
Yeah.
Take it. I'll take it. If you got plans to go to the Browns game this weekend, sounds like you're going to be okay too. You won't be freezing your arse off.
Well, now's still a good time. Like snow or no snow, you could do like the chutes. What is that called? Tobogganing or whatever. The toboggan chutes are open. I believe this weekend is when Winter Bliss kicks off, so you could do that. I mean, you know what I mean? There's going to be some options where
you can do snow or no snow.
That's right, and it's going to be decent weather for it. So yay!
Very, very cool. Still to come this hour, we're going to give away a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at the Hall of Fame Village for Saturday, December 23rd at noon, right before Christmas.
Ooh, that'd be
what
fun.
a way to get into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
I do like that he still likes the chances for a white Christmas. I would like a white Christmas.
No, I agree. Every year I think we all want a white Christmas. Now we don't necessarily want it to stick around much longer than that.
And don't need a winter storm.
No.
But if you said,
although I love a good winter storm as long as I don't have to drive in it.
Right.
If I have to drive in it, I'm not sleeping. I'm a nervous wreck. I hate it.
2 years ago, all the winter storms came like during the week.
Yes.
Where everyone had to still go and drive in the morning when it was like worse out.
Awful.
Yeah. That's why you watch his Facebook Lives. He'll let you know what's going on with those. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I saw a question today. I think I know the answer. I know your answer. I don't have to ask you, but they're talking about Beyonce's movie.
Yeah.
What it did and things like that. They're saying, who's the bigger star right now? Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
I think Taylor.
Right now, I think Taylor.
Only because of the attention she's getting about her relationship.
But I think if we're zooming out,
they're both huge.
Probably say if we're zooming out, I'd say Beyonce. Okay. If we're in the now, it's Taylor. I think right now this is the biggest Taylor has ever been.
Yes.
And I've never seen anything like what her tour did. I haven't. I'm trying to think of any tour that I mean, there are tours that do great and do huge, and they go around the world, not just here, and they sell out and they sell, and farewell tours and just people that are huge at the moment. But I cannot remember a tour or a year like this for a singer, an artist, ever. I can't. And I realized that the Renaissance tour was huge as well.
Yeah.
It was global as well.
It was definitely not
it went around the world.
I understand that.
People.
I mean, if you're talking net worth, Taylor has her beat by almost double. Beyonce's net worth is $540 million. Taylor Swift's is $1.1 billion.
Is that Capital One endorsement she got?
Dang it, yeah. Capital One.
Man, they gave her that endorsement. She was off and running. That's what put her over the edge. I'd like to endorse Capital One. I think I would.
And they're like,
take that,
you're a
Beyonce.
billionaire.
You're rich. You've made it finally. Thank you, Capital One. All right, maybe it wasn't Capital One, even though I like that commercial. But it's interesting. But I think the bigger star now, if we're being honest, is Taylor. Will it stay that way? I don't know. But
I don't know.
I don't know that we'll see another artist do what she's done in the past year.
Yeah, she's
male, female, group, solo artist. I'm telling you, I'm thinking back of my life going all the way, back to the 1900s.
Yeah.
There were huge tours everyone wanted to see. Of course there were.
I mean, she's kind of like those legendary tours, like way back. I'm talking like Michael Jackson. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Elvis?
Like, yes.
I mean,
I saw in an interview, and I cannot remember who quoted it, but I remember reading it and thinking, they're right, whoever this was, that she is the music industry, that she's really changed the shape of what that looks like, how they do tours. I mean, even with what she did by taking her tour to the movie theater as well. She was the first one really to do that successfully.
Yeah, but you got to be really big, I think, to do that.
I agree. I don't think just like, I don't think that like Third Eye Blind could be like, let's put it in a theater. And I love Third Eye Blind.
If you think about it, when in our younger days, what would artists do? Well, they'd record a concert and it'd be on HBO.
Yes.
You'd see a NSYNC,
the
Britney
UNICEF,
Spears, U2.
Or they would do like a big concert where everybody
but
collaborated.
If there was an actual concert, it didn't go to the theaters. It went to your cable, but premium. Like if you had, like I said, HBO or Showtime, you got to watch. They would have on a concert of someone that was huge at the time.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like this to where the damn concert ended up going to the theater. And Beyonce did it too. Hers went to the theater too. I've just... the whole new level of success now that I don't know who can... I don't know how many other artists will be able to attain. I really don't. I can't think of anyone. And I can't think, looking back, someone texted in the Stones' 10th final tour, maybe. Listen, the Stones are coming around, and everyone's going to go see them at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse and all around the country. People will go see the Stones. People will flock to see Elton John in his final tour when it was in the States.
I actually was at a party on Friday night, and there was a gentleman there talking about how he got Rolling Stones tickets, and we had that conversation about how old Mick Jagger is.
Yeah.
We looked it up. Do you know how old he is?
78?
He's 80.
80?
Yeah. And he is still touring.
Dude, listen,
like a legend.
I think aging kind of is a case-by-case basis. Not everyone ages the same.
Yeah.
And he's just someone who just ages different. He's been active. He stayed active.
Well, I was just going to say, I think that by continuing to tour has helped keep him in shape. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, it's very physical.
When you're continually acting,
moving around,
singing, dancing, creating whatever it is you do for a living, and your brain's still working hard, your body's still working hard. Yeah, I do believe that. I think a lot of times we get older, we have a sense of just not doing anything anymore and sitting in our homes and becoming very dormant. When your body's not in motion, it can weaken. Someone like him, I don't think the man's ever stopped.
I don't think so. I think you're absolutely right.
Since the 60s. And because of that, his brain's always still working. You know what I mean? His motor
it's kept him
skills are still
sharp.
moving.
It's kept him in shape. You know,
I just saw him on SNL a couple weeks ago. It's funny.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like a guy that was like out of it, lost it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was Mick Jagger. He's looked like that forever.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good.
Yeah.
For 80 years old. 80 years old.
80. He's 80.
Him and Dolly.
Yeah. Dolly looks good, man. She took some heat for that Cowboys outfit, but I'll tell you what.
Dumb. So dumb.
She's got it.
What? She wasn't even bare-legged.
No, it's just because she bared her midriff and because of her age.
I know. Things that bother us.
Yeah.
Keith Richards been petrified for 10 years.
Like petrified as in like aged?
I don't know. I don't know if that means scared or whatever. If that was a typo.
Like petrified wood.
But he's another one. That guy's still going. I mean, they're touring. These 80-year-old men are touring.
Yeah.
You understand that?
No, yeah. And here I am just trying to make it through the day.
This is a great time to be old in this country.
I guess so.
You got 80-year-olds touring arenas.
Yeah.
We're going to have two almost 80-year-olds fighting for the presidency again.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be old.
It is. It's true. It's very true.
They're all like, nope, we're not going yet, you young punks. We're still here. It's Diochi, Kodak Black. It is Block Boy, Q92. There's a certain rock band from the 90s that's officially back together starting in 2024. You know who it is?
No.
I'm going to play it.
Do it.
You've been waiting for this. It's not quite
Me
in
or
sync.
you?
Not quite in sync.
Oh, okay.
But it's close. Creed's back.
Oh, you know what? I did see something about that.
Scott Stapp went back to Creed. They were not on good terms for years. There was bad blood for years. I know it had calmed down, but for a while, they were not. I would even dare to say they weren't talking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where are they reuniting at? Sonic Music, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Rocklahoma in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
One of the huge rock festivals.
Do you know?
Glastonbury? Lilith Fair?
Maybe.
I could keep naming them.
Maybe Sarah McLachlan's going to introduce them as they come
Welcome
on.
to Lilith Fair. Creed.
Everybody, Creed.
Coming up next, Melissa Etheridge. But until then, and the Bengals.
Hey, I love the Bengals.
Right after Belinda Carlisle, going to get some Creed in here. Over to Lilith Fair 2024. Farm Aid? No. They're reuniting for the summer of 1999 cruise.
Oh, that makes sense.
In 2024. Their first show together in 12 years. A 4-day cruise. You could hear Creed all 4 days.
Wow.
I saw the picture they released. They all look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you've
for
seen...
guys that now I imagine are all in their 50s.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, they look good.
The
article, I'm sorry, is on Q92radio.com. If you guys want to read the article and see the picture I'm talking about. Guys are still in good shape, look good. I mean, a little gray in the beard, but
yeah.
They look good. Sometimes you see a band, I don't want to use Motley Crue as your template, but sometimes you see Motley Crue come out there and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Creed looks good. So if you're doing the Rock Voyage next year, you're going to get to see Creed.
Yeah, I feel bad. Chris Daughtry's had a really hard past couple of years. He lost his stepdaughter.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So maybe he needs this.
Daughtry?
Yeah, Chris Daughtry. His daughter, his
Why are you
stepdaughter.
bringing up Daughtry?
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Creed. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I'm having a Monday on a Thursday.
Creed. It's shame since John Lennon died. I haven't been the same, Creed.
No, what's his name?
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp. That's right. But I thought, hold on.
I thought they were on the cruise too. I was like, oh, maybe that's where you're going.
No. Hold on.
Also on the cruise is Three Doors Down, Buck Cherry, Tonic, Fuel, Vertical Horizon, The Verve Pipe, Tantric, and 9 Days. So you can see a lot of music on this cruise. This guy sent a woman a music video of a love song. I know the song. It's by a band called Adelita's Way. The song is called Alive. Very good song.
Oh.
If you're into rock ballads.
Okay.
Sent that. Under that wrote, wish you would give me a chance.
Aww.
Followed by pay you.
What?
Followed by buy you something. No response, by the way, to the song or the give me a chance.
Good.
Or the pay you or the buy you something. Here's a Tinder one.
I mean, I know we're not above bribery. We bribe all the time.
We own it, though.
But isn't that solicitation once the money enters the situation?
Well, but you're not asking for sexual favors.
Yet.
You're asking for a chance at sexual favors.
I'll give you a chance. How much you got? $250. All right.
That is your cue to call. How would you like to win a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at the Hall of Fame Village, Saturday, December 23rd at noon? You can go then. You want to enjoy some awesome time tubing on Touchdown Tube Hill for 90 minutes. The ride that shoots you down 35 feet with or without snow. Winter Blitz, all Hall of Fame happens. Winter Blitz at the Hall of Fame Village happens every weekend, starting December 8th through January 15th. You can buy your tickets right now and reserve an igloo. HOFvillage.com. This is good for Saturday, December 23rd at noon. Winter Blitz. Pair of tickets right now. Caller number 10. It's David Guetta, BB Rex. I'm good on Q92.
Would you?
Maybe.
If she just busted that out, you wouldn't be like, what? Because that's what I got.
So what you got? What was your response?
I got. I said, you're not just a gentleman, you're a gentleman. I got back, what? With a question mark. I said, you're not just a gentleman, you're a gentleman. And then he didn't answer. He saw it, didn't answer me for a while. So I said, well, you're welcome, I guess. And he said, you're stupid. Why would you text me that?
Dude, there's a couple of people did it on the text line, and thank you guys. You guys are awesome, man. Good sports. Someone said their boyfriend said, smoke another one. Oh, God. In today's world, they don't want a gentleman. They want a femi man, LOL. Let me see here. Okay. My husband's out of town and seems a little confused. She wrote, you are not just a gentleman. You are a gentleman. Huh?
See?
Then he wrote, oh, thank you. Got another, huh? My boyfriend wrote back, you're not just a girl, you're my girl. Ooh, bad.
Oh, good for you.
That is nice. That is nice. See, it works. Now, you've just
for
made...
one person.
No, listen.
Everybody else's or spouses are confused as hell.
Yeah, but then I'll bet they're happy. I'll bet they're all smiling right now. I'll bet Tony's walking around the house with a little pep in his
I bet he's not.
Yes.
He's
like, I am a
you're
gentleman.
done. Now back to work.
You know what I am? And he's telling his friends, hey, guys, I'm a gentleman. Oh, my God, Lauren, your hubby, LOL, laughing emoji.
Well,
I think we're making men feel really good this morning.
I hope so.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know what the equivalent would be to text to a girl.
You're
not just a woman. You're a gentlewoman. You're a gentle woman. There's no equivalent to gentleman for women.
Ladies.
You're not just a lady. You're a lady. What? It's not going to work.
No.
I can't find the equivalent to text to a girl that would be that. But again, just if you can, we'd like you just to text your man, whoever he is. We don't care. It's not our business. Men aren't used to compliments. That's why they're confused. Right. So they're confused at first, but then you're going to make their day. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Bailey.
Bailey, where are you calling from?
Canton, Ohio.
Bailey, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bailey, you scored yourself a pair of tickets to Winter Blitz at the Hall of Fame Village for Saturday, December 23rd at noon. This is going to be so much fun. You're going to ride down the 35-foot drop between the uprights at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. It's going to be so much fun. So just tell everybody your favorite station that hooked you up just in time for the holidays.
Q92.
All right, there you go. Congratulations, Bailey. And now for the rest of you.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. That means you have just a couple minutes left to get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give our video live stream a like. Interact with us in the comments because we're going to pull our very next finalist for a family 4-pack of tickets to Castle Noel for Saturday, December 9th. Go. Get it done.
Today's hit music, Q92.
Today's hit music.
Anyone got a crazy work story or something their boss asked them to do? I don't want to get names or nothing. I'm not trying to get anyone sued but anyone got any weird requests from their job that made you go, what? guess the closest thing I got, and I've told this story, I think, over the years a couple times. I applied for summer help when I was going to YSU. Make some money on the side, some money off tuition.
Yeah.
They were like, and I always wanted to work the parking decks. Because anytime I saw the parking decks, it was just some kid chilling with his phone or a book. Boop, hit the button, lower the gate, open the gate. You know what I mean? I was like, that looks like the easiest job in the world.
Right.
So it was right after spring classes went out. It was summertime. So a lot less people on campus, obviously, only people taking summer classes. Not nearly as busy. You could even say a little dead at the time. I go in day one. I go to the building I'm supposed to report to, and they hand me a walkie-talkie and gloves. I'm thinking to myself, gloves? They go, all right, you're going to go here. Chris, you're going to go here, and you're going to be mulching and raking. And I go, no, I'm sorry. I applied for I was the parking deck. I'm going to work the parking deck. And they go, oh, yeah, no. Parking does landscaping in the summer. Excuse me? Yeah, parking, they do landscapes. Like, that was not told to me.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, they do.
Huh.
Is that a problem? And me being the bitch I am? No.
Right.
So I worked for a day and quit the next day. I went home and called them immediately and said, I will not be coming in tomorrow. I'm quitting.
Oh.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Well, I was supposed to work the parking deck.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm mulching the campus.
I guess so.
If I'd have signed up for landscaping, yes.
But you didn't have any friends that did it previously,
No.
or you didn't know anything about that?
It just looked like the easiest job in the world. It said that it was open for the summer. I was like, I'm going to hit that button all day. Boop, pull on in. Boop, see you later. No, they're like, you're going to mulch the campus.
Yeah.
So I quit out of principle and laziness. Saying right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. That's going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, time to name our finalists that we got today for those that went over And check this out on Facebook, YouTube, and X for the Castle Noel finalist spot.
Yep, today it is Jenna Crespo. Jenna Crespo checked in with us. Good morning from Facebook, and she is now our latest finalist for our family 4-pack of tickets to Castle Noel for Saturday, December 9th. Keep listening because we'll be getting more finalists.
There you go, Jenna. Congratulations. That's going to do it for us. Nicolina's in here next. Then Keller in the afternoon and Ryan at night. Your live and local radio station all damn day. We'll wake you up tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. It's Diplo, Jesse Murph, Polo G. It's Heartbroken on Q92.